Are you guys ready to read some entries? I'm ready for some entries. Let's see what we got. We're gonna have a lot. Well, let's start with the big guy. We got the man at legs. Sure. Pseudo-Arachia navaronia. Arachnorb family. The species of Arachnorb family fuses with machinery at a crucial point in the maturation process, giving it the ability to fire energy bursts from the launcher underneath its orbital torso. The man-at legs itself is not in control of this weapon. Instead, the mechanical portions of its structure appear to automatically acquire and attack targets. It has a gentle disposition and is a member of the Arachnorb family. It has no natural enemies. It is particularly difficult to understand why this species would develop such awesome offensive capabilities, leading to rumors that, among the scientific community, that it was the machinery that appropriated the Arachnorb and proposed the symbiotic relationship. Interesting. What does Louis have to say? Although the meat is the bit on the metallic side, the oil makes a mouth-watering gravy or lubricative vinaigrette. Sure. Hairy Borbor. Part of the grub dog. It is a subspecies of grub dog that has a thick coat of soft white fur. The fur warms its vital organs, making this species well adapted to colder climates. However, it's surprisingly frail, which can result in immediate hair loss if the creature is surprised. Remove all the hair, wrap the beast in foil along with a halved lemon, and place it directly on the grill. Foil should protect the carcass from scorching, and the lemon will give the meat a hint of citrus. Alright. Oh, Spotty Bullbear. We've encountered these guys in previous games. Grub dog family, mid-sized species within the grub dog family. The bullbear's unique feeding habits set it apart from other grub dogs. It patrols a set path searching for prey instead of passively feeding on creatures that wander into a limited territorial range. When entering its habitat, it's wise to proceed with extreme caution until the patrol path can be clearly identified. For an unrivaled curry, peel away the skin, pulverize the juicy innards, and stew until curiously fragrant. And then, of course, we have the dwarf form. Grub dog larva in its third stage of development. This creature's body structure is nearing maturation, however, unlike mature bullbears, it has yet to claim its own patrol route and is thus dependent on its parent guardian. Okay. Remove the innards, stuff with save, and broil until golden brown. Bulborb larva. As its name implies, this creature is a bulborb in early stage of development. Its distinct bulborb coloration has yet to appear, but it already exhibits other unique characteristics. It's capable of hunting nourishment independently without the help of its parents. This meager creature offers little meat, but its eyeballs are a local delicacy. Try them with okra and a dollop of sour cream. Creepy. The Bulbmin. Parasiticus picminicus. Part of the Pikmin family. This loathsome creature is in fact a parasitic form of Pikmin that has infected a bulborb. Unlike Pikmin that nest in onions, this parasitic relative spends its life inside the body of a host, usually a bulborb. Juveniles fall in line and mimic the actions of their parent until maturing to full independence. By burying its root-like limbs into the nervous system of the host bulborb and infusing it with a natural hormonal excretions, the bulbmin is able to control virtually all of the host's bodily functions. However, the host's ferocious appetite seems impossible to suppress. Grind the meat, season with allspice, salt, and ground white pepper. Press the seasoned meat into a meat satchel and then pan-fry with onions. Prior to serving, smother the brats with Dijon mustard and sauerkraut. Buns are optional. That implies that he's also eating a form of Pikmin. We've got the Gatling Groink. Unknown family. This beastly predator's aggressive injection of high-speed projectiles makes it one of the most fearsome creatures in the ecosystem. Its body seems to comprise of both biological and mechanical components, and represents one of the most evolutionary advanced specimens ever observed. The chamber within its torso gives it rapid-fire biopellet launch capabilities. What appears to be a thin tail fin is in fact the base of its counterweight and ammunition cylinder, so immobilizing this appendage will prevent it from attacking, at least in theory. Alright, remove the cannon and ammo stockpile, then vigorously tenderize the meat with a heavy mallet. Stir fry with caramelized onions and fig pork sprouts, spoon over a steaming bowl of puffy white rice, and douse with chili sauce. Alright. Got the bumbling snitch bug. This variety of snitch bug is most interesting characteristic is it likes to snitch leaders. Yet, barring wanton carelessness or incompetence, leaders are not easily captured. Any leader caught by this creature is clearly an idiot, which is why this creature is known as the exposing snitch bug. There are several known varieties of snitch bug, but research has stagnated despite being such an interesting species. I got caught by that thing so many times, so apparently I'm a bumbling idiot. Didn't need the game to tell me that. Thank you, game. Remove the wings, discard any remainder of the beast. Enjoy the luxurious wafer-thin wings with a fun... Okay, literally just eat the wings. Wow, that's kind of a waste, Louis. Dirigibug. Okay. Floats effortlessly through the air using gas-filled balloons. Both its appearance and its nature are antagonistic and its only variant of species in the ecosystem. It may be best to consider the possibility that it somehow wandered into this ecosystem from an entirely alien one. Positive proof does not exist at this point, but that's how the creature is currently classified. Pull off the balloon-like air sacs, mince the meaty abdomen, shape into small cakes, pan-sear the cakes until crusted, but be careful not to overcook the delicate meat. Garnish with the vibrant air sacs. Even the most discerning dinner guests will be dazzled by the colorful presentation. Alright, we got the Caustic Dweeble, we got the Fiery Dweeble, and we also have the Caustic Dweeble. It is one of the member of the insect family known for mimicking objects by carrying them on their back. Several points of differentiating with other species have been confirmed, such as body color and behavioral patterns. It makes it clear that this is a relative of the family. When attacked by enemies, it spits out bodily fluids in response. Space suits corrode and oxidize when come into contact with this highly acidic liquid. Now I'm not sure if it's a water spouter or a poison spouter. But whatever. Volatile Dweeble. It's one of the member of the insect family. Okay. It is one of the most potent attacks of all the species, due to the habit of carrying explosive devices. Approach it with caution and or body armor. The scorching species combusts upon contact with the tongue, only edible by the adventurous and the asbestos design. Inedible. Effects of consumption include uncontrollable arm flailing and enthusiastic dishwashing. Fair enough. Got unmarked spectralids, butterflies, flitterby family. When patrolling through the forest of this planet, clouds of these creatures are seen dancing overhead. Flower-like petals drifting in the breeze, the sight of the flitterbys dancing in lush green undergrowth is unforgettable. Flitterby collectors drool over specimen sample boxes lined in order, highlighted in the slight color gradation changes from blue to yellow. Such items fetch particularly high prices at auction. They don't provide a lot of meat, but the exquisitely elegant wings are surprisingly tasty. Alright, fair enough. And we have the Mamuta. Unknown. The imbalanced, asymmetrical arms of the Mamuta are among its most notable features. Feeding on seeds and fruit, it is known to actually sow and grow plant species. While other species have exhibited seed-bearing behavior for the purpose of storaging, it is the only species known so far to actually cultivate fields of plants. Inedible, tastes like chicken. And we've got a shoot. It's a young shoot of some kind, but what tree species does it belong to? What shape will it take when it matures? Fortunately, we're only able to attain information from our portable scanners. Alright. Strangely inedible, yet strangely delicious. Sure, Louis. We also have a ton of treasures. Oh, we collected the Frigid series. Chase away the winter doldrums with this festive set. Cool, so we've got a sales pitch on these guys. Today we ventured across the plains to reach a cold cavern. I've been meaning to spelunk. The Pikmin had a hard time coping with the bitter cold, but they were real troopers. Somehow they summoned this strength to carry this box, so I hope it's full of treasure. Be satisfied with the decorative outer shell of this rectangle. It is more than endearing, since you can't see what's inside. Not being able to open it makes it all the more special. In reality, it's empty! fleeting art form. Some works of fine art are timeless, while others are fleeting. Once lit, this sculpted pillar of wax will burn with glory for a short time before flaming out. Okay, yeah. On the surface, this is not art. It is a temporary spectacle compared to the glory of eternity, and yet that is why it is art. Machines like me are incapable of comprehending this. Sure. Danger chime. Learn that caves are located at the far end of the Valley of Repose. To ensure that we're thoroughly combing the region for treasure, we have to check every cave. Thanks to that diligence, we found this very item. I named it the Frontier Cavern. No danger, no matter how small, dodges the notice of this never fail peace mind alarm system. In fact, it'll warn you of danger that's not even present. The spouse alert. Sometimes I miss my carefree bachelor days. Once you have a family, those days are history. I like spending time with my wife, but sometimes I just want to be alone. And you never will be, ever again, because of Louis. Put this on your spouse, and you will always know if he or she is approaching. How convenient. Must-have item for couples who like to hide things. Icon of Progress. The last cave we searched for yielded a wide variety of oddly shaped and bizarre colored features. For instance, this crooked object appears to be a boot, but it's adorned with several strange modifications. This piece of art was made in the shape of a giant boot to symbolize glorious progress. Where does the civilization begin and where does it go? Essential furnishings. This object sparkles beautifully. It's enormous, but I think it would make a great party decoration. That reminds me of the last time my family threw a party. I was busy at work and couldn't make it. My family goes farther and farther away every day. According to our marketing survey, this year's hit product. Focus tests don't lie. Interior furnishings create a laid-back atmosphere that are all the rage with Joe Hockaday. This stirring object reminds me of a dream I once had. When I was a child, the twinkling stars held such promise and mystery. Think back and remember the starry skies of your youth, innocence, everyone being possessed by it, but lost over time. This star is the shape of that precious memory. All credit cards accepted. Alright, well that's it for that one. Mystical disc, their strange design on this metallic pattern gives me chills. Maybe living beings were never meant to comprehend its true meaning. Also have the vacuum processor. We recently found all sorts of mechanical parts scattered around the cave. The walls and floor were constructed of solid steel. Perhaps it was once a great military fortress. This appears to be some kind of hyper-advanced light-refracting computer component. Maybe I can use it to upgrade the ship with an imagination. I've found numerous objects that appear to be machine parts. I have no idea what they do. The ship wants to sell them to art collectors as modern alien art and charge a fortune for them. I think you might be onto something. This receiver intercepts harmful radiation from outer space. It's a highly dangerous piece of machinery that should be handled with extreme caution. Now I think about it, the Pikmin that carried it back look a little dazed when they carried it. According to my research, this is an acoustic interfaced motherboard. I should install this on the ship, it might shut them up for a while. Then again, if it learned to override the hardware, it might become even more surly than it is now. Also have the Omega flywheel. Collecting all these machine parts remind me of the time I crash landed on this planet. Last time I was here, the crash scattered 30 of my ship's most crucial components. Had to frantically collect them all before life support systems failed. Wonder what kind of machine this flying wheel is from. For a long time now, I've just been whiling away my life like a sprocket in a machine. Sometimes I stop and wonder, am I happy with my life? Oh, I can't start thinking that. I gotta concentrate on the mission. Several artifacts like this were sitting in the hole I discovered today. The temperature inside was perilously low, and the treasures were freezing to the touch. Felt sorry for the Pikmin that had to carry it. Afterwards, their hands looked a little numb. Alright, got the Adamantine Girdle. There appears to be a link between the treasures we found and an underground structure. We found several machine parts that fit together. The parts may provide a clue as to the original function of the area. This object must have been manufactured a long time ago by a kind of machine. Back then, they didn't have the fun toys kids have these days. My son is a video game addict, but I'm terrible at them. He teases me about it all the time. Wait, I got it. Louis young. He must be a video game wizard. He can give me some hot tips. This material is ideal for patching chinks in the spacecraft armor. Too bad we've only got one of these because the ship sure has a lot of holes. My analysis has concluded that this object possesses powerful adhesive capabilities. Could there possibly be anything less sticky? Or could there possibly be anything else this sticky? It's unlikely, but the universe is a big place. Alright, we're almost done here. What is this? I've encountered countless treasures on this expedition, but I've never seen anything like this. All I can say about it is both astounding and absurd. Yeah, crown. This crimson jewel was found in a hole deep below the icy surface. When viewed from a distance, the gem's dazzling red sparkle looks like a dancing flame. Of course, the dancing flames may just be a symptom of acute hypothermia. The captain views his ship as a brother and a partner, someone he can trust with his life. It's crucial for them to develop an unquestionable, unfaltering trust. But I refuse to believe that this simple trinket is some kind of living gem. That's insane. According to my analysis, this object has a high intellectual capacity. But if it's so smart, why won't it pass on some of its wisdom to me? I don't know, maybe because it's a marble. I tried flying this thing once, but it moves too rapidly and I contracted vertigo. Maybe it could be used as an amusement ride? The young'uns would love it. However, I don't think I'll ride it again. Riding a spring, huh? Alright. Flame Tiller. Investigating alien objects provides me with an opportunity to solve new mysteries. For example, when I rolled this object, I discovered it's perfect for tilling land. Usually I have the machine analyze the end treasures refined, but sometimes I like to examine the artifacts with my razor-sharp intellect. And we've got these two chess pieces. At first, this object looked impressive, but upon closer inspection, it's just a cheap statue. In many ways, it reminds me of my father. Probably shouldn't tell him that. And then we have the Priceless Statue. This statue figures an astounding degree of detail. Looks a lot like the present I gave my mom for Mother's Day. I miss her. Sometimes. And last but not... Oh no, we still have a couple more after this. Oh boy. Thirst Activator. When I gaze at this puzzling pattern, I have a vision of nature. At first I thought this planet's ecosystem was alien and unnatural, but now I've learned to fully appreciate its beauty. However, I still can't compare that to the stunning natural landscape of Hockentate. Hope I can return home. Alright, we've got the Brute Knuckles. They're often teeming with hazardous fauna. The Pikmin are usually by to defend me, but there are times I need to lay down the law with my own hands. For example, if a creature were to try to eat me, I'd have to beat it down. Dream about that all the time. We've got Shoes. This aromatic object creates a tangy odor that could knock out a Bulblax. I'm with the ship on this one, I don't want to touch it either, but I must. For the sake of the company and my family, I must carry the strength to go on. And the technology behind this impressive gadget is totally unknown to my people. It appears to replicate the intense solar beams of the sun. Space exploration has given me a ghostly pallor. Maybe I'll use it to catch a few rays. Alright. I think that is it. Yeah, that is all of them. Alright. So, as we know, it took a while to go through them all. But all that's really left to do is go get the one treasure over here that I only need blue Pikmin to do. And then, I guess if I can find other things to kind of regen my forces a little bit, I'll go grab those, but I'm not too, unfortunately, I'm not expecting a lot. Alright, I'll just grab these 40 dudes. And we'll run on over. Oh, hey. We do have one. We've got a Dwarf Motherboard. Okay, cool. Well, I can grab its spoils at some point. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I can go do that. Alright, maybe some more stuff will spawn. Hey, we've got more stuff in the water, too. Awesome. Let's go kill those. And we'll kill you. Let's go ahead and carry some of you guys just out of the water. Because as soon as you're out of the water, I can send anyone to go and get this stuff. Alright. Excuse you? Where are you going? Kind of just kept going there, even after I summoned my dudes back. Alright. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of stuff respawning. I'm actually okay with that at this point in time. Alright. He's throwing fire, but it didn't actually matter. And then for this guy, we just want to rush his face. There we go. Where's last dude? There he goes. Alright. We've got more guys in the water, so we'll take them out. There we go. Come here. Let's take this guy out too. And then I need to lure this guy into the water. So I'm going to throw one dude over here, call him back, or he'll get eaten. I can't really help you there, friend. Come on, come into the water. You know you want to be in the water. Just keep falling on his face. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, that also works. You guys can grab this dude out of here. What I really want you to do is grab this part out of here, though. Alright, sweet. Louie. How are the rest of my dudes looking? Not great. Not great at all. So, grab some yellow Pikmin. You know what? Sure, grab like... Okay, I guess 26. I was gonna go with 25, but that'll work too. And we'll grab some more blue Pikmin as well. Alright. And I want specifically the yellow Pikmin to grab all this. Are you just gonna stay there? You gonna come join me? Come on, there you go. Alright, you guys got that part, so that's fine. Let you guys catch up a little bit here. And once I have that part in, I will go ahead and end the episode. I'm gonna hang out here for the rest of the day, though, and just collect whatever I can. Okay. And once you guys catch up here, alright. Oh man, we are only 110 away from getting max rank. Or finishing this place off. There is still another treasure? Where? Where is this other treasure? Okay. That's alarming. Okay, there's some wispy dudes here, so that's neat. Where is this other treasure, though? It has to be buried. That's the only thing I can think of. I stole his crown, so it's not there. Not seeing anything over here. Not seeing anything over here either. Huh. Okay. Olimar is over there. Oh, what about over there? Olimar. Can... Aha! That's where it is. Okay. Alright. I need to grab more Pikmin. I think I'm going to want my yellow Pikmin for that. So I'm glad I grabbed a few out anyway. Okay. Grab you guys. Grab you guys. go ahead and pluck all these guys, I guess. Yeah, I was not expecting there to be another treasure. We might actually hit our treasure cap today. If it's 110, we'll hit it. It might be enough, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna wait for this other seed to come down. There we go. Alright. I could really use... You know what? I'm actually just gonna check and see if the eggs are back real quick. Because I could really use some nectar. They are. They are here. Okay. So let's just break these eggs. And grab some nectar. Alright. Down we go. This is looking a lot better. Should be able to grab a whole bunch of stuff now. This is going to be a long episode, but that's okay. Most of it was reading entries. Alright. Louis is over there. So I need to get up that side, so I have to go around to do that, though. I can do that. Yeah, have to go all the way around. Then we should be done with this place. I hope. Been saying that for a while. I keep thinking every treasure I grab is the last one. Alright, I'm gonna get this treasure first, and then I will go back and grab the rest of these guys. Louis is over here. How do I get to Louis? Oh, I just went the wrong way. That's why. Okay. Then... Gotta keep going this way. Okay. There's Louis. Hey, bud. Okay. Where was this little pathway? Just to the left of me, huh? No, this is up here. I want to be up here. I want that... How did Louis get all the way over there? What? What? I'm sorry, now I'm confused. Why is Louis all the way over there? He's nowhere near where that treasure is. Did he fall? Yeah, because I think I walk up this. Yeah, I walk up here. Then I can throw yellow Pikmin. And then they will slide over to grab this treasure. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got a little bear statue. That's cool. Alright. We will go ahead and use the rest of the yellow Pikmin to grab these yellow treasures. One more. You guys grab that one. Grab the blue Pikmin to grab all these treasures. As well as this guy. And I guess this guy's too. Alright. Guess I'll switch back to Louis. Okay, cool. There's actually a number of resources I can use to rebuild my forces here, so that's pretty cool. And once that treasure gets back to the ship, we will call it for this episode. Actually, we have kind of ended up spending the whole day anyway, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, we did it! There we go. We have reached all of debt paid. You repaid the entire debt. Cool. Are they just immediately going to leave? Mission complete. You've earned 10,000 Pokos. Now Hocotate Freight will be prosperous and debt-free until the end of time. Probably. Prepare to blast off. We return to Hocotate triumphantly. I would like to, continue grabbing the rest of these guys if I could. Especially since I have a lot of them planted. Nope. We're just gonna go. Okay, well, everyone that was planted is going to stay there, because I don't have any reason to ever go back to that place again. Hopefully everyone got back to their onion. Bye, Pikmin. I'm literally abandoning you in the middle of your mission. What, you're not seeing the white and purple Pikmin at all? Oh. Louie's not here. Whoops. How did you miss Louie? How did you forget Louie? I didn't expect that bear statue to be worth 160 Pokos. Like, we're finding diamonds and things, and it's not worth that much. Okay, well, technically we just beat the game. So, I wasn't expecting this to have credits roll, but here we are. Louie is lost in this big old world by himself. Look, dude, you have the Pikmin with you. You can command them. They follow your orders. He's just kind of exploring. Poor Louie. I almost feel bad. Almost. Yeah, these guys are just so small. Like, you compare them to just normal-sized plants, and you can see just how small these guys really are. Like, it's easy to think that this is just a giant world, but then it comes to the realization that, no, this is actually just Earth. These guys are just tiny. I mean, again, Louie, we know for a fact that you can command the Pikmin. Just because you don't have a ship to go back to doesn't mean you don't have onions that you can hang out with. Although that does bring up the point, what is he going to do when night falls? Because we went back into outer space, and so did the Pikmin during nightfall. Or I guess upper atmosphere, not necessarily space. How is he climbing all these trees? He's getting really high up in a lot of places. Well... oh boy, yeah. We lost a lot of Pikmin. Only lost one Pikmin to electricity. Oh no, this is the totals. This is telling me my first file versus my third file. Or versus this current file. Interesting. Well, we technically beat the game. So that's cool. Alright, well, we beat the game. As we see, we can return to planet. Now, we will do that, but we're not going to do that in this episode. We're going to end things off here for today, and when we come back, we will resume and keep collecting treasures, because we also need to go save Louie. But I will see you guys then.